What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to set 5 of game 5 of a very long day for all of us. I have not been here nearly as long as Dara or our producer Devin in the background, so a huge shout out to them for sticking through this whole thing. I've only been here for 5.5 hours and I'm exhausted. They've been here for 2 hours longer than me, but hey, we're finally coming out strong. Rip Van Winkle versus Flapjack. I'm gonna guess Crom versus We Fit Trainer before I even see the screen. I am spot on. Do the opposite of take a drink of water, whatever that is. And we're just going to open up here. Rip Van Winkle able to charge that Salute the Sun right away.
Yeah, so if Rip Van Winkle wants to be able to at least bring this to a tie, I mean, they have so much work to do. They have to make up 8 points. I mean, that's insane. That's a lot of work ahead of them. That's a lot of work cut out for them. But right now, they're playing really patiently at the ledge. I'm loving these fade backs and sun salutations. Flapjack has started to adjust his spacing a little bit. Able to get a side B there. Already putting on 21% on the board. Just good damage. Really good tech chase there while setting it up from an up tilt.
Yeah, absolutely. We're definitely seeing some great aggression coming out from Flapjack trying to play off stage, but as Crom against We Fit Trainer, I feel like you'd want to be the one not playing off stage. So definitely unusual. Also, keep in mind that this is winnable for George Washington, but we need to see Rip Van Winkle get 2-3 stocks in a row. So if he loses even a single stock, that guarantees the victory for Canisius.
Right now, Rip Van Winkle is just sort of trying to play back a little bit with these sun salutations. Honestly, the biggest thing in the favor for them right now is just to be able to get out there, go charge up that deep breathing, and just be able to slowly put percent back on the board for themselves. But getting back onto the stage against Crom is no easy feat right now. Goodness. I would like to see them also start to burn their sun salutations a little bit more as well.
I agree. I feel like this is a great space maker of those sun salutations, going hyper aggressive, putting the pressure on, and really spacing out Crom for majority of the matchup. But instead, we're going to see that heavy breathing come through just to heal up a little bit and put some pressure out. But now Flapjack, like I keep saying, even one stock, and Flapjack can secure a victory for Canisius no matter how the rest of the series goes.
Ooh, trying to get like a rolling header going. Oh. That sun salutation is not going to be able to take it quite yet.
Wow.
This is so big. Able to get deep breathing off right now. Heli dodging out, that is so risky. Wow, has the great idea, but still able to fade back. Really good stuff to Rip Van Winkle for not committing though. Still gonna be living this up tilt. Yo. There is a timeline.
Rip Van Winkle is unkillable. There is a timeline. There's absolutely a timeline.
There is
Rip Van Winkle
timeline.
Is bringing the heat.
Whoa.
And we might be in
whoa,
it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
we
whoa,
might be in it.
whoa, whoa. Oh my god.
I'm
they
so
respected it
nervous
so
for
good.
Flapjack.
So really good that they respected it. Yo, Flapjack just needs a stock.
One stock. He literally
There's
needs
no
like
way.
one good
There's no
hit.
way.
One good hit.
It's not gonna happen. Right?
Keep in mind, if Rip Van Winkle back-to-back 3 stocks, that kicks us into overtime. That is not a guaranteed win. That's going to be 13-13.
The way that Rip Van Winkle's going with this movement, but that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the F tilt. Just like that. Wow, so much pressure. Just about anything can take it at this point. So all you gotta do is just play for points. Just be able to take those dubs.
Yeah, absolutely. Rip Van Winkle so close to greatness, but not today, unfortunately. A rather quick round, nonetheless. A little bit over 3, or a little bit under 3 minutes, excuse me. So great pressure coming out there. We Fit Trainer. I can't say it enough. I feel like I never see him, and then Rip Van Winkle shows up, and just does a great job.
Wow. Oh my god, there was like so much tension there too because I saw the timeline. I saw it.
We were in it for a brief moment. We were in that. We crossed paths with another timeline for maybe 5 seconds, but I mean, Canisius Flapjack found that shot, and that's all she wrote.
And it was so close. That was so close to being so cool. But either way, I think that was still like really, really well played on Rip Van Winkle's part. They played so patiently. What I really love especially is how they mixed up movement. They were so tricky. They looked unhittable. Like they jumped into Flapjack's shield. Flapjack was terrified and air dodged away. You know, like if somebody does that to you, you're like, wow, I am literally paralyzed with fear in that moment.
Yeah, no, that was paralyzed with fear is a great way to put that. That was shocking, and I mean, just We Fit Trainer. I feel like I've said it already. I feel like I never see him, and then Rip Van Winkle shows up and just does a killer job, an absolutely stellar job.
Yeah, going into the next game, Flapjack needs to not be so afraid to be pressing buttons sometimes, because you gotta be able to smother the We Fit. You gotta be able to really pressure his shield like that if you come, but for the most part, just really did not get to play a lot of the game, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And we see 3 bands coming out already, so it's gonna be nothing out of the
Battlefield Town
ordinary.
and Yoshi's. Those are all like stages where We Fit can just lead a gunaway, get under the platform.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me. Krom is able to get a lot of platform extensions off of Town and City especially. To me, it's a golden rule. If you're fighting against a Goy or Krom, you insta-ban Town and City. There is no reason why you should ever take them there, because they can and will find ways to cheat. They will cheat on those side platforms. They will kill you at 30.
They will find a way.
Yeah.
If there is a will, there is a way.
Mm-hmm. And they just like have so many like availabilities to like mix up the recovery on those stages. So actually, the Town and City ban is probably the most important one in this matchup.
Absolutely, and I just realized the entire time I was using the wrong Final Destination background, but whatever. It is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the pixel perfect one, but now we are back to the blurred, so you can be stuck looking at my handsome face rather than the colorful background. And now Rip Van Winkle, I mean, has to come out in serious waves here. Wants to find an immediate 3-stock, try to send this one home.
Ooh, gonna be going to small battlefield. Again, like, I feel like Wii Fit is like such a dynamic character that she really doesn't struggle in some stages. She's able to get so much mix here, while really nicely spaced header there as well. Rip Van Winkle is just looking so confident this game already. Flapjack not going to be able to get anything off of that F tilt quite yet. Gets a bit of stage control going, going to be double jumping right back on. Wow, that F tilt looked so safe because of the extended shield stun from the header.
Yeah, absolutely. Flapjack already at 100% on that first stock. Rip Van Winkle not even passing 30 quite yet. Gonna find the grab right out of the recovery. A little bit of lag time on the end of that. And Rip is so patient with the soccer balls. It's so fascinating. I've never seen a Wii Fit utilize them quite the way that he does.
Yeah, for sure. And right now, you know,
wow.
I mean, you know, Rip Van Winkle just sort of respecting all the right spots. Flapjack going to be hanging on a little bit too long at the ledge though. Just going to be meeting an untimely demise. That's going to be nailed into the F tilt. Tries to go through the tech chase right now, but Flapjack just needs to be a little bit more careful about their spacing. They wanted to set up like a jab block with the down tilt. That was like a little bit greedy. Up tilt would have been able to cover more. F tilt would have been able to cover more options in that position. That's a jab into the back air. Not going to be able to do it quite yet. Goes through the side B and finds it. That was such a beautiful edge guard from Flapjack. Really pressured Wii Fit off stage, but I'm telling you can't be too comfortable doing that. She can and will, you know, find ways to spike you.
Yeah, and Wii Fit like that. You know what, Dar? You called it, and then Rip Van Winkle said, "Oh, you mean like this?" and then performed that for us exactly. And something to keep in mind as well is because I didn't know this until for a long time after seeing Wii Fit, is that when they do that heavy breathing, not only does it give them a little bit of healing, it also increases their attack power for about 7 seconds. So that's something to keep in mind for those of you who may not have known that. I played this game for maybe 2 years before I knew that, so that was definitely something to keep in mind for all of you who may not know that. But now,
this could be so big, but able to tag.
Close.
Let me tell you, Krom can and will find any opportunity to cheat from that position. Could be trying to go through the header once again. Gets the downer, but Krom is still able to armor through it. Still living another day. Jab, not enough frame advantage at that percent to be able to get the back through, or perhaps a little bit too low with the link.
There it is.
And that's
back
an excellent there. Yeah, Flapjack just kept on recovering low from the same position. Krom is so vulnerable before he initiates an upbeat like that. Overall, just really good play from Flapjack. From Rip Van Winkle. Flapjack
absolutely.
wasn't able to initiate a lot. Flapjack wasn't able to get a lot started. And Rip Van Winkle just made them so uncomfortable that set.
Yeah, absolutely. All I can say is I hope Rip Van Winkle at least had some butter and syrup, because Flapjack just got eaten alive out there. And now that I've got that joke out of the way, we can finally get ready to call things a night, I believe. We ran way over schedule, so thank you so much all for hanging out with us. As you can tell, probably by our expressions, we are very tired and we would love to get to sleep. It has been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you guys tonight. It's been great getting to chat with a bunch of you, and thank you all for following me on Twitter. I can't wait to see what you guys are up and on about. I'm sure both of us will probably be here next week. We're always around, whether we're together or not. We're all over the place. But we definitely would love to see you guys here back next week. Give me a follow on Twitter, give Dara a follow on Twitter, follow House of 3000 on Twitter, follow EGF Official on Twitter and Twitch. And other than that, folks, have a great night. Love each other, check your posture, drink some water, and we'll see you guys next week.